How amazing, ladies and gentlemen. I have 250 subscribers now. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and thank you for being yourselves, being lovely. Thank you to my new subscribers who are waiting to join me on this fantastical adventure that we call Sam Cottle's Venting Hole. And yeah, thank you so much for being here and being yourselves and being good, being kind to one another in the comments, especially. And I'm talking to, everyone, of course, who is a subscriber of mine now. And yeah, thank you all for being here. It's wonderful to have you. I've had a shit day today. I had a really crappy day. I'm going to tell you all about the crappy day that I've had because I had a job interview today, and it was on this dairy farm down in Cornwall, and I spent 140 quid on the train that I don't really have. I spent a lot of money on taxis that I don't really have, and lots of bits of in between getting to place money that I don't really have doing this job interview. And they didn't turn me down there and then, but they made a big issue about me not having a driving license and how that's going to cause lots of issues. And the subtext that I got from the interview was that they didn't really want me to do the job because I didn't have a driving license, which I told them over the phone before I went down there. And if you see what I mean, I'm very, very annoyed. And I don't think I want to do dairy farming anymore. I hate the job, actually. Yeah, I fucking hate it. It's given me a lot of perspective in life. It has. It's been really eye-opening. It's been a very, very rewarding, valuable experience in any case. It's been incredibly fulfilling, to feed people and so on, to do work that's so vital, so important. Farming really does have that going for it, but it's not for me, I don't think. I'm supposed to do something else with my life. I think I had that realisation on the way coming back, on the train coming back, that yeah, this just isn't for me, or like this isn't for me in my life now anyway. I think I'm supposed to do something else. Maybe, it's this channel even, maybe it's stand-up comedy. I think it might be a mixture of those things. Writing novels, books, works of non-fiction and fiction, and going back to what I was doing originally and trying to make all that pay somehow, which is the big nightmarish thing about it all, and how to make it pay, I don't know. I started my own publishing house, Eschaton Publishing, which I thought was a really good brand. I thought it was a really good idea for a business. I thought it was a really kind of like nice, recognisable label, and I got the logo really nice with it as well. Yeah, which is all you really need for a brand, just a swanky logo. I was going to start this online poetry journal called Anonymous Poets, bought the domain names and everything, and got that kind of set up in Prodrome form, and it didn't end up going anywhere, or no one was really interested in working with me on it. Just like the major problem that I kind of have with business ideas and things, no one wants to work with me on them. Unfortunately, I have loads of ideas. I'm a great ideas man, if you know what I mean. But yeah, no one really wants to work with me, I think, because I have mental health problems. Because I'm mentally ill, or have been mentally ill. Then again, everyone's fucking mentally ill, aren't we? And so there's those of us who are mentally ill, and then there's those of us who are stigmatized with mental illness. And there's two different elements. There's two different sides to things, and that's two very different parallaxes of experience. And the stigmatized with mental illness, such as myself, we have to go around in the world wearing this label of being a mentally ill person, and getting stigmatized and discriminated against in society, because people think, oh, there's something wrong with you, or you're like an axe murderer or whatever, or you're going to kill somebody or whatever. You're that sort of crazy person, whereas we're not necessarily. And we might be happy and lovely and kind and sweet and normal and nice, really, but we're not. Yeah, we nonetheless get this label of something like schizoaffective disorder, which makes people go, ah, I hate you and things, or be afraid of you unnecessarily. And then that reinforces our kind of behaviours and come to be terrifying in our own rights sometimes. for at the wrong moments, or do stupid, crazy things, and yeah. But nonetheless, it doesn't seem to have gotten too bad at the moment. I'm after all a free man. Yeah, I want to talk about in this video, I think, the experience that I've had, being stigmatized maybe, or being mentally ill, but then again, there's so many people's experiences, and why even talk about it? Why even talk about what's original and unique to you, your own perspective? There's what I had to suffer through in childhood. That all contributed to it. Even though I had a great childhood on many levels, and it was a really wonderful time on a huge number of levels, it had dark and troubling elements to it as well. And like Stephen Fry said, it's not about your outward circumstances as a kid, it's what goes on inside your head that counts. And on varying levels, I had a dysfunctional family, basically. And it's always been dysfunctional, it's always been alcohol poisoned, if you know what I mean. There's very much alcohol dependence in my family, and that's a huge problem for them, and it's been a problem for myself as well. But yeah, I want to get rid of that shite. I don't want to be drinking anymore. I don't want to do drinking. It's a shit drug anyway. It's one of the worst drugs. But no, I mean, I'm not going to smoke weed anyway for a while, I don't think. I'm going to sort of play the system, at least get my driving license back, and think about what I'm going to do next. And what am I going to do next? This is the more prescient question, I think, or this is the more pertinent question for now. I think I need to go rent a room somewhere where I can do stand-up comedy on the regular, like Bristol or Bath. Probably not Bath, probably Bristol. And get a job there, get a bar waiting job that I can weave comedy around somehow, and go from there, if you see what I mean. Do it like that. Maybe that would work out for me. And make something of myself. Be a paragon of success in the world. Be wonderful, lovely, successful, glittering type human. Instead of a low, uncultured, worthless, dirty individual who's more like a hobo or something, or a tramp. I don't want to be that in life. I want to be the magnificent person, not the low and stinking person. Hopefully I can get there one day, or get to somewhere nice and in-betweeny, at least. And yeah, hopefully the world will treat me well enough to allow that to happen. Hopefully I manage to elicit from the world what I want from it, which is what we all hope. And it will give me what I want if I work hard enough for it. Maybe that'll happen. It's worth thinking that could happen, I think. I think it's worth persisting with dreams and following through on your ambitions. Thank you everyone for subscribing. It's been great having you here. It's always great having you here. It's always great having you people show up to my channel. And please enjoy the rest of my content. Thank you.